Hello everyone, it's Julie Hedges and welcome to the Tarot Journey Live right here on the Tarot Journey page. I just decided on a whim that I was going to go live tonight. I set my sacred space and I'm ready to do some messages for you. I'm going to be on for about a half an hour. So wherever you are around this beautiful world, you can come on and ask for a card to be drawn for you. I'm going to be using the Sacred Traveler deck. It's one of my new decks that I got. I love to use cards. I really do. I like the colors. I like how the symbolism really inspires messages. So I'm going to be using the Sacred Traveler deck tonight. So if you are out there and you are feeling like a card has your name on it, then please write your name in the chat and we'll get to it. I did want to let everyone know that my book, The Tarot Journey Volume 1, right here, by Julie Hedges. The Tarot Journey Volume 1 is still available. I have a few copies left for the holidays, and I can get those out ASAP. This is a wonderful companion for your tarot journey. Lots of good information about the individual cards themselves. So here, this chapter is about color in the tarot. And it features a card, and I have a nice little academic study, but also personal anecdotes too. So hello there, welcome aboard. I'm just talking briefly about my book, The Tarot Journey Volume 1 right here. And I have tarot layouts. So if you are working on your own tarot journey and you're looking for some inspiration or you want to deepen your practice, this is a wonderful volume to have. And my work is called The Tarot Journey because, hi Crystal, my work is the tarot journey because it continually unfolds as I work with the tarot, as I have for many, many years. And I am growing my practice and I'm developing as a practitioner and a healer. Then my knowledge grows and my base grows. And so it's a journey. It's a development. And hi, Linda. Thanks for coming on tonight. So this is a wonderful book, a wonderful companion for your own tarot journey. Volume 1, because there is more to come. You can get this volume on a special deal. So if you are looking for it for yourself or for another tarot enthusiast, you can order a copy of my book and get it shipped to you in the United States for free. And with that, an email reading. Now this is a very robust email reading. You can ask your question and I will answer it in email. It's about 650 words. So that's a nice, hefty, thorough answer, an intuitive tarot answer. So I don't know of any deal around like that. So a copy of my book, I only have a few copies left and I can get them out. So on my page, there is the link to order my book. So you can just send me that message and with your address, with your question, and I will get your Tarot Journey Volume 1 out to you and get you on the list for your tarot answer. So with that, who would like a card? Need a drink here. There is a little bit of a delay on the messages that come up. So thank you for being patient. I know that Mercury just turned direct, but still, you know, there is that trying to gain momentum and speed. So Linda would like a card tonight. So, if you're just tuning in, I'm letting you know that I am using the Sacred Traveler deck by Denise Linn. It's one of my new decks that I've picked up, and I tell you, it really has some good energy, and the messages are clear. So I always shuffle, and I'm shuffling down here in front of me. I always shuffle until Spirit tells me to stop. So I'm looking down and I'm feeling Spirit tells me to stop. So Linda, this card for you. Ooh, I like this. It's Great Adventure. Great adventure. Take a risk and move forward. So this is feeling less about an actual journey to a place in the world, more of diving into a passion or a practice or a study or a relationship that you've been contemplating. That's what this feels like right here. So this is great adventure for you, Linda. So, yeah, safe travels on your new adventure. And here's Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. So I'm just drawing cards tonight live for about a half an hour or so. I had some time here this Friday night and wanted to kind of get it out there on the tarot journey. So Cheryl is waving that she would like a card in the chat room. And if you feel led, you are welcome, Linda. If you feel led to share this out, maybe there is someone who is one of your friends or associates who might be drawn to have a card tonight. And it's good. They can always tune into the Tarot Journey Show on the third Monday of every month. So my next hour-long program is going to be on Monday, December 17th at 9 Eastern, 8 Central. That's my regular show time. And this month is going to be viewer appreciation. So all readings, all hour. I love it. I love doing that. So Cheryl needs a card tonight. Okay, I'm using Denise Linn's Sacred Traveler deck. So I really like this one. And as I was saying, I shuffle until Spirit literally pops one out of the deck. So I'm watching as I'm shuffling here for Spirit to pop one out. And Spirit did. I like this one. Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Uncovering treasure. And I love this dragon here, right? Looking at these jewels. So Cheryl, this message for you tonight about uncovering this great treasure is about your gifts, talents, and abilities. There is one particular one, and you will be able to feel this. There's one particular a gift, talent, or ability that really wants to make itself known. Wants to shine and really kind of have the spotlight. So feel in your heart. Listen with your inner ear. See with your inner sight. Listen to your guides as they show you what that is, what that inner treasure is that really wants to be beholden to you. That's what's coming through, beholden. Something really wants to emerge for you. A gift or a talent or an ability. So that is for you, Cheryl. And who else has joined us? Please wave in the chat room. Now, I will say that it takes a minute for the comments to roll up. I'm on my phone tonight because that's easier. And so it might have a little bit of a delay. So there's Judy in the chat room. And Fiona, Judy says, could so use one. Beautiful lady, missed you. Oh, you're so sweet. You are welcome, Cheryl. So you're welcome. All right, so Judy, I'm shuffling. I'm using the Sacred Traveler deck by Denise Linn. And here we go. All right. Ooh, this is, now, Judy, you just tuned in. Maybe you didn't hear the previous message, but this rarely ever happens. This is so, ooh, uncovering treasure. We just had this card, but Judy, this is for you as well. Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. I love that. So about your gifts, talents, and abilities. And the message for you from this dragon right here is, how do I want to come through? This is so beautiful. You are a pearl of great price. You are a pearl of great price. Value it. You are a pearl of great price. You need to value it and have confidence in that value and share that value. Share your gifts, talents, and abilities from the confidence of your value. Oh, I just love that. Yeah. Yay. All righty. That's good. They never, cards don't usually repeat, but they have very distinct messages. So there we go. Fiona has joined. Cheryl says, you're the best. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Fiona is waving, so I will pull a card for Fiona here. Getting them all nice and shuffled up here. Yeah. Ooh, this is good. Fiona, right here. Answering the call. Your card tonight is answering the call. The time is now. So that whole adage of when opportunity knocks, be ready. Get your house in order so that at any moment, if company comes knocking on the door, you can open up. So you are being asked to ready yourself for the call. I don't know if it is a job opportunity or a soul work opportunity. It might be a career in like the business world, or it might be a soul calling as a healer or practitioner of spiritual arts and counseling and healing work. But be ready. And it is imminent. So literally, the phone will ring, the email will come, the inquiry will be there via messenger or something along those lines. So be ready. And part of that is have your resume polished up, both your career resume of schooling and your work history and all of that, and your references as well. So have that polished up. And on the same side, if it's only you can tell me if it's one or the other. It's either soul work or career. And it might be combined. You might be doing your soul work as your sole means of income. So ready your resume on that too. All the training that you've done, all of the work that you have done in your local community or in other communities, if you travel or whatnot, have your resume up to date. Be ready. There you go. So answering the call. Fiona is saying, wow, thank you so much. Needed that message combined, I think. Cheryl is tagging friends. Yay. Judy says, that was awesome and so needed. Those words were beautiful. Thank you. You are welcome. Cheryl is tagging people. Awesome. So maybe they would like to come on and have a card tonight. I do have a few more minutes to be on with you. Just wanted to take a little bit of time out on this Friday. Friday is Freya's day, belonging to the goddess Venus, belonging to the planet Venus of love, beauty, artistry, sensuality. And that Venus is now the morning star. You can see her early in the morning. And she is gracing our morning sky as morning star woman. Petu Washte, morning star woman. And Venus just came out of her retrograde cycle. She was in retrograde, as you remember, from September through early October. And she spent 42 days in retrograde, meaning from our vantage point on Earth, it appeared that she was going backward in the sky. Really, she wasn't. It's just how her orbit correlates with our orbit, so it looked that way. But when planets are in retrograde, in astrology terms, they invite us to go within. They invite us to take a look at those places in our internal solar system that need a look-see. So Venus rules money, love and money. Those are the big things with Venus, love and money. But also what we appreciate and how we show others to appreciate us. Our sensuality, our romance style, and how we enjoy things. So in that time of September through early October, were you working on enjoying things? Or did the things that you enjoy change? Like, oh, yesterday before Venus retrograde, you liked peanut butter and jelly. But during Venus retrograde, you're like, not so much. I like shrimp now. Did an old flame, an old lover, an old boyfriend, or an old girlfriend kind of pop back up out of the ethers? Give you a call or a text or a wink or a flirt, or maybe send you some flowers. What was that all about in that time frame? Yes, very much during Venus retrograde. Old lovers can come back in to see how our energy has changed, to see how we are now kicking it up and how we value ourselves and how we offer our vibration, our beautiful light in the world. That's what happens during the retrograde. We also just finished Venus. We finished Venus retrograde. I just said that. We just finished Mercury retrograde yesterday. And I tell you what, I'm still feeling the effects of Mercury retrograde. And I bet I know why. It's because we have a new moon today. A new moon. Well, what is that? What's a new moon? Well, new moon means planting new seeds of new manifestation, and it's the new moon in the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a fire sign, so that fiery spark. Sagittarius is the archer. So imagine a flaming arrow shot way far over the heads of everyone Sagittarius aims his flaming arrow toward the highest wisdom. Sagittarius wants to know the essential truth from all that is learned. So it's distilling down the wisdom of all this information. So watching Fox News and watching MSNBC and watching CNN and watching this news program and watching the PBS News Hour, if you do that. So gathering all of that information and watching it formulate into an essential truth for you. That's what Sagittarius is all about. And so we have this new moon. And I shared something on my Facebook page earlier about this being the perfect time, this new moon today, this morning at 2:20 a.m. Eastern, 1:20 Central. That this new moon is perfect for connecting to our higher wisdom from all of our life experience, right? Our life experience, our day-to-day stories, but accessing our higher wisdom to see our story in a new way and to write our new narrative from that wisdom. Here's a quote from, I didn't plan on talking about this, but I think this is good and I want to share it. There's a wonderful quote from Eleanor Roosevelt. She had a tough life. Ended up being the First Lady of the United States. One of her quotes has lived in my heart for a long, long time. She said, "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent." Wow. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Oh, how freeing is that? How emboldening is that? How empowering is that? How inspiring is that? There are plenty of people, plenty of critics, plenty of family members, plenty of friends, plenty of neighbors who want to tell you, well, you shouldn't be wearing that. You shouldn't be eating that. What do you think you're doing? Who do you think you are? Why are you studying that? Why are you married to that person? Why are you cooking that? Why are you raising your kids like that? Why don't you do this? You should do this. So many people are critics out there who want to put prescriptions on your life, your parenting, your loving, your cooking, your learning, your clothes, your beauty routine, you should eat meat, you shouldn't eat meat, you should drink green shakes, you should exercise on the elliptical. No, don't use the elliptical. So many things that some of them are meant to be helpful and some are meant to be hurtful. But no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Eleanor Roosevelt. So as you are gliding through the holidays, you've made it through the Thanksgiving holiday. If you're here in the United States, maybe you had to be with some family. Maybe that was challenging. We're getting ready to come up on the winter solstice, the Christmas holiday. If you are celebrating Hanukkah and you are celebrating with friends and family, some of them might be the ones who want to put prescriptions on your life. Maybe you can be like a duck and just quack and just shake it all off. But no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. I love that. So if you get a chance, I invite you to take a look at my post earlier it was earlier today, right around midday, right around lunchtime, about the Sagittarius new moon and rewriting your story, rewriting your narrative. And I have I think they were very inspired journal prompts. So as we are also winding down the year, right? We're coming to a close on 2018. What have we done this year? And I think along these lines of no one can make you feel inferior without your consent, that includes you. So some of us start out the year with these lofty ideas. You are welcome, Source Healers. I love that quote. Yes, me too. From Eleanor Roosevelt, First Lady of the United States. So we start out the year with these wonderful intentions of I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this. And by the time we get to November and December, some of us can look back at those lists and think, man, did I even accomplish one of them? Did I get any of them started? Maybe or maybe not. That's for you to evaluate and decide. But I tell you what if you look back at 2018, look back at this year, and see what great adventure you've been on? What new experience did you have this year that you've never had before? And how did that make you feel? Do you want to do it again? Or are you like, no way? I had a new experience this year. And it's going to be a no way am I ever going to do that again. I went to the mystery spot in St. Ignace, Michigan over Labor Day weekend. The mystery spot. You can look that up. But the mystery spot, playing with perspectives and angles and all of that. And I tell you, my body did not adjust well to the gravities and the angles and all of that. So it's not an experience I want to do again. But it was a new experience I'd never done before. And I was excited to do it. So what about you? What new experience did you have? And another writing prompt. I like this one. What souvenir did you pick up for yourself this year? Now, it could be a souvenir from a place you visited, a physical place on a map. Maybe you went to the beach and you got some shells. I did. Maybe you went to a place of deep introspection and you found the pearls of your heart. Did you bring them back with you when you came out of that deep introspection? What souvenir did you find this year? That's all for you. That's another one of the writing prompts. What gift did you give this year to someone? Maybe you gave the gift of your time. Maybe you gave the gift of your time to someone who really needed a hug, or someone to listen, or someone just to sit beside, or someone to help them cry. Sometimes that's all we need, someone to help us cry when it really gets, when we're really down. So there are 5 writing prompts that I put up there. And I did share it around to the Star Nations page. If you like the Star Nations organization public page, that's on there, as well as the Tarot Journey page. So just scroll down and get that. So sharing a little bit about it. We are about out of time tonight. And so I'm going to pull a card for the new moon. For all of us. If you are tuning in now, or if you are tuning in at your convenience at another time, here is a new moon message. Oh, I love this. This is the perfect one for the new moon. View from above. Get the big picture. This is exactly what Sagittarius is about. The higher wisdom, the bigger picture. From from above all the noise and the opinions and all the roar and the din and all of that. See it from the sky view seats. not from the floor. See it from way up in the box seats so you can get the full view. View from above. I love that. So that is our message again here for the Sagittarius new moon. Get the big picture. And last, I just want to remind everyone that I have a few copies of the Tarot Journey Volume 1 left. I can get one sent to you before the end of the year if you are looking for a holiday present. Yep. So you can get your copy of the Tarot Journey Volume 1 shipped to you anywhere in the United States for free. And your own reading via email, an email reading, a very robust reading, about 650 words. And so all of that for $25. So if you are a tarot enthusiast, maybe you're a master and you want to really engage the tarot in a deeper way for yourself, this is a wonderful volume to do that. Explore the tarot in an intimate way. If you are a novice, just beginning your tarot journey, I have wonderful tips and tools in here, practical stuff that right away, right when you crack open the book, you can use those tips and tools right away and develop your own adventure with the tarot. So thank you for being here with me tonight. I appreciate you always for taking the tarot journey with me, for encouraging me, for participating with me. And from my heart to yours, may the peace that surpasses all human understanding be with all of you. Om Shanti and good night.